Welcome to some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. This is Kabuja. And today what I am attempting to do is, to the best of my ability, replicate the Scharnhorst for her fateful final battle. This is not a perfect version. This is the closest I could get it in the current simulator. We're a tad heavy. It should be about 39,000, which I can hit. The biggest issue is the armor. Let's say I reduce the belt extended down to 6 inches. We about nail our weight. The problem is the current armor model is very bad. The armored citadel doesn't actually extend to protect the turrets. It only protects just a very narrow portion of the ship. It basically just the machine spaces, effectively, and sometimes the B turret or Y, depending on where they are located in relation to that armored citadel, leaving your A and X turrets, or Y, whatever have you, way outside of the armored protection, thus leaving the extended belts basically death traps. So currently, if you want to see these armored correctly so that the ammunition is not inherently vulnerable, you have to go ahead and make a homogeneous extended belt. Kind of lame. I hope they fix that in the next patch to start adjusting things. Otherwise, what we are running is 11-inch guns here, just like the Scharnhorst, and we're running light shells. From looking online, I determined the weight of the shell was, I think, about 330 kilograms. This is the closest I could get it, 355 using light shells. The rate of fire was about 3.5 rounds per minute, theoretically, out of these guns. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to go to increase shells. So we end up with light shells and auto reloading. This gives us 3.59. So ridiculous rate of fire out of these guns. Generation 1 radar. She had fairly early radar. I'm going with her RDF. I'm assuming she had something like that. I couldn't really find anything. Rangefinder. Most of the stuff related to rangefinder I could find was related to the radars. So for now, I just assumed coincidence. Rangefinder. This should be fine. 21-inch torpedoes. Oh, I forgot to throw on the torpedoes. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, we'll throw on a triple on each side. They should be more like in the waist, but there isn't really room. So put them right there. That'll be close enough. Secondary armament. Again, I couldn't fully replicate. She should have 3 sets of twins on each side for 6-inch guns, or 5.9, or whatever it was. But you just don't have the deck space. It doesn't really fit. So I just fudged it and threw a triple on the back. So you end up getting an 11-gun broadside of 6. Close enough. Similarly with the 4-inch guns, it's supposed to be a series of twin turrets. To get the gun count right, went with a pair of triples and a single to get the correct broadside. And same thing, some 2-inch guns. She's supposed to have, I think, 1.5-inch anti-air guns. 2 is the closest you can get. So I went with a series of those to get about the right count there as well. It functionally shouldn't make much of a difference at all because the range is so short on these weapons. Yeah, other than that, from researching online, boiler technology is kind of who knows. Oh, right, I forgot the funnel. We'll go early generation funnel. She was their first fast battleship and not quite perfect, but still got 100% engine efficiency. I'm assuming 4 boilers. She did have turbo electric drives from what I was reading. Oil fuel, fine. She wasn't running diesel engines yet, so. Turbines, she did have geared turbines. I didn't find anything mentioning doubles. And armor, everything I found referenced Krupps in it. Nothing for homogeneous or whatever have you. So she is running with the more basic Krupp 2 armor. Gave her some barbette protection. She had some torpedo detection or protection, but it wasn't the best in the world, and she only had a double bottom. I'm giving her basic reinforced bulkheads and basic anti-flooding as I normally do, and an armored citadel turtle back flavoring. Explosives, really couldn't find anything, and again, to hit the reload speed, 2 powder about put me there, so I'm going 2 powder just for the basically rate of fire. And the armor otherwise is about what I could hit. 2-inch extended deck. The main deck, some stuff listed as 4, some listed as layers, others reference about 3.7. So I figured, okay, 3.7 is kind of splitting the difference, and similar issues there on the other. So this is about as close as I can get. We're going to be supported by, I forget if it's 4 or 5 friendly destroyers, dealing with an actual battleship, a heavy cruiser, believe a pair of lights and some destroyers of their own. So it's a full fleet we're basically dealing with one battleship and escorts. I have done this once, and I was successful. Let's see if I can replicate it. As always, this is a close approximation. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Let's launch this, see what happens. It's kind of fun running with this much rate of fire. It's kind of ridiculous. So yes, one heavy cruiser, 3 lights, 4 destroyers. I might have goofed there. Oh well, we'll deal with it. It's just got harder. Who knows? Yeah. So they already have fire. Looks like we're firing HE. I'm going to switch over to AP. It depends what ships we're firing against. This is a very short-range engagement to start. I believe historically it was like 11 to 12,000 kilometers was the starting positions. So, yeah. That's basically what I'm going with. I'm going to alt-right-click on that ship. We are locked. And I'm going to Control-Shift, select that ship from our primaries. Let's see if we can get some fire on that heavy cruiser. Our destroyer should already be in the screening position. Yeah, they're moving to screen. I'm going to have them start putting up a smoke screen here soon. Oops. Yeah, whatever. You guys will be fine for now. Let's go up to 2 times speed. The rate of fire out of these things is just monstrous. Granted, they're only 11-inch guns, and they have a light shell, so their damage is not that great. Okay, we already took 1 hit. Stern deck. It did pin. It's a 14-inch armed ship. Okay. So we'll see what the British have this time. Where is their battleship? What did they design today? This looks okay. So this looks like a 6-gun broadside, whatever their main caliber is. And then a variety of secondaries. Even some casemates. Okay, so they a little bit higher rate of fire today. We took another penetrating hit. And looks like they've shifted their fire to the destroyers, so I'm going to go ahead and have the destroyers start smoking up. It would be nice if you could tell them to like smoke linearly, so the lead ship, then maybe the second, third, yada yada yada. Not yet, but you know, all good things. We've got some hits on their cruiser. I believe this is their heavy cruiser. And they're just entering range of our secondaries. Make sure it is still targeting that ship. Okay, partial pin, so they're bouncing because they're nose in. We may switch to high explosive. Damage to the main tower, very good. Oops, is that torpedoes out on me? I believe so. Let's go ahead and turn in. I'm keeping the speed high for now. To make myself harder to hit, essentially. You do apply a malice, so. It's turned super hard. And that ship is starting to turn broadside, so we're going to switch over to armor piercing. We are still targeting her, I believe. We might be overturning the turrets at this point. Oh, they finally got on target again. And yep, there's some torpedoes out. They were anticipating my other positions, so that's good. We're going to dodge those entirely. Destroyers, everybody's on those. Very good. And destroyers, you guys turn, 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 and hope for the best. Scharnhorst turning, turning, turning. There's that torpedo we're going to dodge. And I'm going to go ahead and turn and start kiting out for now. The biggest thing is dealing with the escorts. At least the previous mission where I succeeded, I was running very low on ammunition towards the end. We are turning. This is a pretty cool looking ship. I do love the flavor of German ships. They're just gorgeous ships. Very made in German. Okay, we're starting to needle on out here. Maybe something like that. We'll see if we have good angles of fire. What's our main guns? They're still on that ship. We kind of got a little bit of everything going on right now, don't we? Tell you what, put fire on that. High explosive. And one of these guys got sunk. It's no bueno. We're engines are full. We should outrun those. I'm gonna go put them back onto auto, so they might dodge a little better. We'll see. It's just a matter of attrition, really. We need to sink their escorts a little bit quicker than we are. Is that an actual light cruiser? See if we can get a hit on that ship. There we go. Yeah, the hit chance was too low, so she was just ignoring the other ship. 4.5. There we go. Just cut away for a little bit. We're still going good. We've taken minimal damage. All guns are firing. Those torpedoes are coming in, but we're going to dodge handily. What's our current range to target? It's 10 kilometers. So yeah, we're in. Since we are running a coincidence rangefinder, closer is better for us. But we also want to limit what that thing's going to do with us. So she does have 14-inch guns, 8 inches, 6s. Yeah, pretty low chance to hit, but they are targeting. Oh man, 16.2-inch belt. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have to get danger close to even deal with that thing. We may be able to wreck the secondary belt. Ooh, we got some torpedoes out. They might, yeah, they might land it, but I doubt it. Okay, good hit. She took a hit from the 11-inch mid-belt pin. I believe it's high explosive still. Yes, that's good. Anything we can do to reduce the number of guns on us will be very helpful at this point. And they are not off cooldown yet. Okay, it's time to change our course again. Just try to make it as difficult as possible for these destroyers to torpedo me, because I really can't be monitoring. There's 2 torpedoes coming in there. We might want to go ahead. Let's just turn back the opposite direction instead. Alright, good. We sank 1. Let's go alt right click on the next closest. And our main 5-inch guns are doing okay. Sorry, main 5. I was reading theirs and cross-referencing with my own weapons too. I'm sure you know how that is. You're thinking one thing and your mouth says something else as you're reading, so. Yep, it's good. Turned about. Whoa, no, not that way. Turn hard to starboard. You're turning into those torpedoes, which I know are coming. It, I guess, got confused. Shit. Oh, pardon my language. Yeah, we're just gonna keep turning in tighter. Alright, slow down. The AI decided to counter turn, and yeah, that's not great. This is going to probably ruin our hit chance for a little bit, but it is what it is. Since we're no longer being primary targeting, our destroyers seem to be, we can probably go ahead and just stay at full speed for now. Oh, yep, there goes one of our destroyers. She's dead. Yeah. This is going a little worse than last time. Last time I had managed to sink a few more destroyers by this point, so very soon I'm going to be under a lot of fire. There we go. We'll just go straight in like this for a little bit. We'll see if we can get our 6-inch secondaries helping out again. A little bit out of range. That ship, we're having some difficulties hitting because it's in smoke. That ship is also smoked up. Very poor chance. Let's work on that heavy cruiser. She's broadside. We'll go to AP. And we'll put our secondaries onto that for now. Because we'll have probably the best chance to hit, in theory. And, ooh, that's quite the angle. Turn back. Don't want to be that flat. Dodging McDodging. Alright, 11-inch pin. Very good. What does this ship have? Oh, a pair of 10s. Or a pair of 10-inch turrets. Interesting. 6 guns. Interesting. Kind of an ugly version of the Graf Spee. Oh, another penetrating hit. Armor's pretty light, of a higher quality. Fairly slow ship. Yeah, hopefully we can wreck her pretty quick. That's one thing, while these are not the punchiest guns, they do hit pretty reliably. I was reading, I guess, while their caliber was quite inferior, uh, their commanders did appreciate the massive rate of fire that these guns had. It'd be kind of fun if you could designate, say, on one of the super battleships, 11-inch guns as secondaries, but they count them still as primary armaments, which confuses things. It'd be fun, though. Just be like, yeah, this is our secondary. Oh, yeah. Oh, good hit. 212 damage. Yeah, mostly structural. Nothing below the belt. All over shooting there. 8-inch pin, DD. Okay, our DD's slowly getting whittled down. Down to 2. Yeah, we're about to be in a real world of hurt with all the fire coming in on us. We need to get some more sunk ships. Oh, what's the range to that? 9.8, 11. Let's put our secondaries onto that ship. What is our range? Theoretically out to 10 kilometers. One last screening ship. Can you smoke? Nope. Yeah, you're gonna be dead. How fast were those things? 45 knots. Wow, they just probably going way too slow. Yeah. And there's the expected torpedoes. Let's turn again. This is gonna be getting very dangerous. Yeah, this is definitely going worse than last time. Last time I had quite a bit of luck in that I wrecked their destroyer escorts fairly early. This time, not so much. It might be because of the wrong count on my cruise. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it was 3 or if it's supposed to be 2. No, they definitely had at least 1 heavy, historically. Oh well. I am not a naval historian. I do find this stuff pretty cool, though. Their secondary guns are working it. Pretty low chance to hit, but they do have a nice rate of fire. And even our 4-inch guns are actually engaging. So, they're trying. Let's turn out a little bit more. See if we can get more secondaries on target. Okay, good. Even our stern 6 is actually engaging now. It does at least have a good rate of fire in that super firing position. 4 is going rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Are the 2s? Oh my word, even the 2s are firing. They're doing nothing, but by golly, they are trying. Hey, there's a hit. A 2-inch hit. Oh my word. Yep. Alright. And I think I just spied a torpedo. No. Okay, it's just my eyes. Alright, we're going to turn out. Is that heavy cruiser down? No, we are doing a miserable job. 12% chance to hit, but we're just not doing it. Alright. That cruiser has wandered way too close. Ooh, nice. 6-inch hit. Very good. Odds are we're probably going to end up eating some torpedoes here soon. Oh, and they just started smoking up again. Those dirty rats. Alright, well, of these, we're probably going to have the easiest time with the light cruiser, so we're going to focus all firepower on that light cruiser for now. And, yep, here comes everything coming in. Oh, actually torpedoed. Interesting. Okay, we'll see what we can get. We are angling away. Something like that. Should be okay. That battleship is going to be a major problem now, because now she's focusing all her firepower on us. By this point, I think they only had like 2 or 3 escorting ships. So this is not going to go very well. We might be getting a little bit of a historical Scharnhorst. Well, good damage, good damage. Let's switch to high explosive, just to help prevent the overpins. It doesn't look like... Okay, good. And we're going to focus everything on that. I'm just going to fire all guns. We need to take care of those as quickly as possible. Yes, our mains are not going to have the best chance, but they still have the best of the bunch. And anything to deal with these escorts right now. It is eating valuable ammunition, but we'll have to see. Boy, it's getting real bad on the mains. Tell you what, go ahead, throw the mains back at her. Chance to pin just about everything. Oh, but with AP, basically the same. We'll just switch to AP. Get those mains back. All right, torpedoes. turn out. A little bit more. Here we'll turn tight. Just like a kite. Now, depending on the rangefinder, it depends if these have a long range or a close range rangefinder. I have a close range, so a closer engagement is definitely going to suit me. Trade-off is she's going to have the bigger penetrating gun, so after a certain point, I'm not going to be bouncing. She's just going to just rip right through my hole. So, yeah. It's going to be tricky. Looks like we got more torpedoes out somewhere in here. I am going to switch them over to save, because we don't have very many. Oh, I'm glad I turned. Yep. Things getting worked over. She is out of torpedoes, so don't care much about her. Let's go right-click on the light cruiser that still has torpedoes. What about this one? She still has torpedoes as well. Okay. Well, that's good. They're starting to run low. That ship's almost down. The Emperor, we're just having a heck of a time hitting her. Part of it is all of our swerving is definitely hurting our axis a little bit. Sunlight glare, yeah, this is also a evening engagement. It's a little different. I don't see this very often. Most of the time I end up in a daytime engagement where you don't have any modifiers. Oh, this is morning, not night. My mistake. Time left, 9 hours. Yeah, we still have a very good chance to pin. Low ricochet. There we go. Ooh, actual flooding hit. That's great and all, but we need you to die. We're taking stern belt extended. Oh, deck extended, my mistake. I'm looking at the belt, but yeah. Turn out just a tiny bit more. Has she done smoking up? She has. So let's turn the primaries back over to that ship as well. Because the smoke really does hurt my chance to hit. And I have to try to be a little efficient about it. We'll switch over to high explosive. Try to deal the maximum damage because that thing's so lightly armored that I really don't want overpins. I told everything on that ship. Why are those shells still going long? Come on, land me a hit. 14%. Ooh, I just heard sound like a torpedo someplace. It wasn't her. Somebody took a torpedo. Okay, we're gonna turn back on around. Or actually, you know what? Let's angle this way. That way we're still maintaining a fairly narrow profile. We're just kiting away from their torpedoes right now. Which reminds me, this is the battleship. She does have torpedoes, but a very small number. They're probably underwater. Because I don't remember seeing any on the deck. Yeah, so she's got a limited number of underwater torpedoes. So, it could be good, but good for us could be bad. That's going to be the tricky part, isn't it, with that ship. We're doing pretty good. Some damage. But mostly okay. We're avoiding the torpedo hits. That's the biggest thing. Oh, good. Good hit. Good, good, good. That ship's... Come on, flood for me. Oh, she's going. Maximum bulkheads on a light cruiser. Interesting choice. Good. Alright. I'll right-click on the destroyer. And let's get the mains. Shift, right-click. There you go. Mains on that ship. We'll stay on high explosive for now because she's angled in, and I just want to pin. I don't want to bounce. That said, high explosive can bounce as well. I've seen it happen quite a bit in this game. So, good, good damage to that ship. She still has a couple torpedoes. She just torpedoed, so that means it's time to correct once again. They probably do need to remove that, because if I haven't even spotted the torpedo yet, I probably shouldn't have actually seen them launch it. I mean, there is a chance, I'm sure, but they should have a question mark on it. The fact I know how many they have left and that sort of thing, just a little bit too gamey, perhaps. It really does reduce the how much I care about a ship for sure. Going. Oh yeah, it's no longer a threat. 5-inch guns, I don't care. Or 4-inch in this case. Excuse me, got a small case of the hiccups. So their escorting cruisers are almost dealt with. We've burned through over half our ammunition. I think I'm going to set the primaries to save. Just to try to limit, because I've burned through over half and I need this ammunition to deal with that battleship. We'll see if the secondaries can deal with these. Okay, there's that shot. Once that comes in, I'm probably going to have to turn in and start bringing me closer, just to boost my own hit chance. Funnel damage. Alright. Hard about. Full speed. There you go. All the 6-inch guns are working again, not just the rears. Damage to our torpedo. Yeah, I have a suspicion that she's set up for long-range firepower because she's a little bit better now, 4.8. Yeah. Okay, we're taking some, but not too bad. We're up to 6.2% on the Emperor Carlos. Time to start getting ballsy, because we're just going to get whittled down, especially with our poor deck armor. A closer engagement is definitely going to favor us. Say something like that. Alright, full steam ahead. Get me close. Okay, that one has no torpedoes left. Good. This one should be almost out. If we could sink that ship, that leaves just the cruisers with their torpedoes. Those are underwaters. We could probably deal with those. Those are also underwaters. Okay. Violent swerving. Not too bad. I'm not going to even waste my ammunition on that battleship right now. She's got way too much armor. What's her effectiveness? 110%. So she's got maximum crew-up armor. So 16.2 times 2. Yeah, we can barely penetrate her armored belt at short range. She's almost invincible. So honestly, the smart choice here would be outrunning her. Full speed ahead. We can still make, I believe, 32 knots. About 30-ish right now with the damage we've sustained. Not too bad. The smart choice would be running away in this situation. Damage to secondary tower. Her secondaries have opened up on us. Yeah, just the 8s. But she's almost out of 8, but she has a very good chance to hit. Wow. Okay, that destroyer is it. Come on, just die for me, please. Very poor chance to hit with the secondaries. The 6s are not doing it. Really, once they torpedo one last time, I don't have to really worry about that ship anymore. It's just fires. I'd prefer to sink it before it torpedoes, but... What? How'd it bounce? Overpins. About to get the 2 inches online. Very short range. She's almost ready to torpedo. Our 6-inch guns. Everything's got pretty good chance to hit. We're so close. Okay, let's turn and go in against that battleship again. Good, mostly misses. We're taking some damage, 86%. We're doing pretty good. Superficial damage. Most of our pins is probably, it's not out. I hope we get an extended log here eventually. Because this thing keeps rolling, it makes it a little hard to track your damage coming in. That thing is about to start reloading. Its torpedoes are about to fire. They're ready to fire. Focus everything on that ship. Normal. Try to sink it. Because that thing's about to torpedo. When it does, we're going to go hard to port. Hit. Come on. Give me another hit. Mid-belt partial pins. Wow, that's so weird. That's a tanky little ship. She still hasn't torpedoed, probably from too much damage. Come on. I don't want to turn, because as long as I'm bow in, I'm not committed. Damage torpedo. Extensive damage. There we go. Boom. Okay. Let's focus on this light cruiser. If that's the case, we'll actually keep steaming. The light cruiser probably has... she has torpedoed. Okay, in that case, we have to turn a little bit. At least just a little bit. And slow down the ship. I don't want to open up too much against that battleship. Chance to hit. Very good chance to hit. We should have enough ammunition to finish this, because we're just going to have to brawl this. Good hits, good hits. Oh, excellent, excellent. Now I know she does still have, I'd want to turn, I'd have to turn just a little bit more so that torpedo that's out here has more time to go before I turn back. There we go, cool. Let's turn back in. Let's slow down just a little bit more, half speed. I am going to take heavy damage from this probably, because they're going to have an improved firing solution just from speed. But with knowing there's torpedoes out, I just have to deal. But I need to angle against that ship, because she can wreck me. Chance to pin, or sorry, chance to ricochet is low. Good chance to pin. Let's go AP so we can arm those shells and get maximum damage. Doing good, doing good. We can do this. Do I have any torpedoes out? She has not torpedoed, nor has she. Okay. I am going to go ahead and commit to my turn to the right here and increase my speed to full. I will take, again, a chance to hit. Malice. I kind of need to close the gap, because my guns are not going to be very effective on that thing. See, look at. I can only pin her extended belt and her superstructure. Her primary belt is completely impervious. So it's probably going to be a torpedo fight, and or point blank rip her asunder. Whew. I don't know if we're going to do this. Average chance to ricochet, good pin though. That ship is taking a lot of damage. That thing I'm not concerned about. Still haven't seen that torpedo. Wherever it went, who knows? I'm going to switch to HE since she's angling more. Just try to wreck that thing. Let's angle a little bit tighter against the battleship. That'll allow more of my secondaries to engage. Although, looks like most of them are. I think it's just a couple of these sixes on the side that are having difficulties. Oh, it's my stern six. That's why. Makes sense. All good hits. She's about done. Main tower damage. Pretty heavy hit. We are bouncing quite a bit, though. The heavy extended belt is... Oh! She even torpedoed with save on. Okay. We still have 15 torpedoes left. Okay, I'm just going to turn this off right this moment. I mean, that's fine, but it's kind of a waste at this point. Okay, we're bouncing. Very good. Alright, now I'll fire on that ship. We'll go to save. And we have a small chance to pin at this angle. Low ricochet chance. Let's angle in a little bit more. You'll see, I don't know how good her turrets are. We may be able to outrun her turrets. Into 3 damage. So she is starting to pin my actual belt. We're so close. We have torpedoes out. She has not torpedoed yet, but she probably has an aft torpedo tube. Some damage. Nothing spectacular. Okay. I'm going to go hard to starboard. Damage funnel. Engine 2 also damaged. We're just not narrow enough to really get a good bounce. Their shells are getting to bite. Doing okay. Our chance, very poor. Switch to high explosive. See if we can tear up that stern. Down to 90%. She's definitely winning. Oh, torpedo hits. Very good. We got 1 torpedo hit. Damaged an engine. She has maximum bulkhead, so she's probably going to get that under control. We're doing okay-ish. Okay, it's straighten out. Damage the main tower. Very poor chance to pin. Let's go down to save. Oh, here, hard to port. Come back around. You're overturning. Way overturning. Oh man, this is bad. Oh snap. Okay, let's go to AP. Oh man, that could be bad. Come on, turn back. Turn back around. Oh, that's why. It's because that damned destroyer. That's why it kept turning. It was overcompensating for that. Because it doesn't want to ram it. Shit. Go to normal. Because you should be able to... Yeah, that might sink us right there. Oh man, I hate that. The AI just took over. Because it's going, you're going to ram that destroyer. And just, yeah, that might do it for us. At this point, I guess we just go and commit to turning out. She is about to reload. She's almost out of 8. Almost out of main, but so am I, to be honest. Come on, turn out. Our rudder's, well, our rudder was damaged. I guess we got it back up. But we could get ammo detonated so easily at this point. From this angle. Oh, man. Mid-belt pins, yeah, we're taking some damage, that's for sure. I'm gonna angle out just a little bit more. See, something like that. A little bit more. We need these torpedoes. We do have torpedoes out, it looks like, again, probably, judged by the reload. I missed when they launched, and I don't actually see them. I don't know where they went. Torpedo damage. She has not replied with her own torpedoes yet. So that's something. Okay, we are bouncing some. Rudder damage, some flooding. This is close. She's taking some flooding. Range and damage. How's our chance to pin? Moderate. What's the current range? 2.3 kilometers, yeah. Okay, we're bouncing good. That's something. Next time she reloads, we might have to turn back in a little bit slow. Right now, we'll stay full speed ahead. Our best speed right now is what? 26 knots. Okay. Yeah, we're taking quite a bit of damage. We did get the engine repaired, though, which is quite good. All right, let's turn back in. Hard to port. I'm going to go ahead, turn the main guns off for a few moments. Let's keep this hard turn for right now. I want to angle in and charge that ship. This is the critical moment. We're gonna beat her reload though. Okay, start straightening out. Nice. What's her chance to hit? 36. We have 100. Okay. The big thing, I want to get a little bit closer so that I can hopefully get a better penetration, because yellow, I mean, doing the math, I have to be basically at under 1,000 to reliably pin that belt. And I need to deal more damage to her. Same thing, we're going to put these onto save for now. Oh, we just torpedoed again. Where are they? I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Did I turn into my own torpedoes? I only fired 2. Okay. Well, those look pretty decent. What's the range? 1.9. At 1 kilometer, I'm going to re-engage them. Pretty good chance. Okay. Main guns. Come on. Good fire. Normal. Fire. Okay, our starboard torpedoes out. For some reason, the guns are not firing. Go aggressive. I'm not sure why the guns are not firing. Oh, when you set them to off, they stop tracking. Well, that's just dumb. Woo! Torpedo hit, though. Well, that was downright lame. Because now we're back to an average bounce, so we're going to go back to save. Go high explosive, because that angle is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, this you're doing nothing. Just turn those off. Oops. HE and off. Let's get turned around. She is still not out of ammo. Unfortunate. And torpedoes are down to 3. Let's turn those off for right now. See if I can get a better angle. I mean, she's almost flooded. Oh, man. So we did it. It's not 100% historical Scharnhorst, but that was exciting. I mean, the pressure, especially using such a small caliber of main gun. And against a battleship like that, you have to get suicide range. If I'd opened to the distance, there's a very good chance that plunging fire would have just wrecked my ship because the deck armor is so light on it. You can definitely see that there were some major flaws with this type of ship design. It's a cool ship. It's one of my favorite ships out there. Just such a cool battleship, really almost a battle cruiser in terms of actual features or role. But yeah. So anyway, we did it. I hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.